This is the one you've been waiting for.
What's happening to me?
Your psychokineses and these delusions are
You're not listening to me!
The one you've been asking for.
Hey, Tina, isn't this the way they wear their jackets back in the mental hospital?
Concentrate. Concentrate, Tina!
The one you've been dying for.
You people give me the creeps.
Okay, you big hunk of a man, come and get me.
Jason is back. But this time, someone is waiting.
Jason?
Tina, don't go in there!
Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Opening Friday, May 13th, the deadliest day of the year.
There goes the neighborhood.
All right, what's going on? We're live. I hope everyone's doing good tonight. This is Slash Along. We're just moving right along here with the Slash Along. This is Friday the 13th, Part 7. This is one of my favorites, to tell you the truth, in the franchise. I remember I did my ranking of the franchise quite a few months ago when I started the channel. And yeah, it's unheralded, in my opinion. It's one of the more fun ones. And of course, it's my favorite Jason. It's the literally, he's literally a monster in here. It's the introduction of Kane Hodder playing the part. He's mentioned, when the director came up to him and asked him to play the part, he's all like, well, CJ Graham's really good at that, him being former military. And he goes, yeah, but you have the look to it and you had all this stuff too. I thought maybe he originally got his burns in this film, because he does get burned actually in this film. But it was another film, I believe, he got burned at and stuff like that too. But yeah, so pretty good cast here. One of them has passed, I believe. Terry Kaiser as Dr. Cruz. He passed away a couple years ago. There's an unofficial sequel to this film called Roseblood. I suggest everybody check out. It's a great film. It's done very, very well, in my opinion. Just something that you love about this. Also, Jennifer Panko as young Tina, John Otrin as Mr. Shepard, Susan Blue as Miss Shepard. So we have the cast here. I'm going by IMDb. Apologize. Lar Park Lincoln as Tina, Kevin Spiritus as Nick, Susan Jennifer Sullivan as Melissa. We have a few familiar here. Heisey Kozak, head art as Sandra. Of course, Kane Hodder as Jason. And William Butler as Michael. Stacy Greason as Jane. And Larry Cox as Russell. This was also filmed in Alabama, I believe. I want to check to make sure. Let's see here. It was released in May 13th, 1988. Of course, released here. Also known as Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Yeah, Byroness Lake, Alabama, USA. And Bay Minette, Alabama, USA. So Alabama in general like that. I remember somebody did a YouTube video on the locations of this film and stuff like that too. So it's very wooded area. It's a beautiful spot, beautiful place for the lake, beautiful place for this film. Really, it's basically dark throughout the film for the most part. You do get some scenes in daylight. Let's see, the budget was $2,800,000 estimated opening weekend, U.S. and Canada. So it doubled that. I mean, by $8 million. And then worldwide, it grossed 19 million. People love these films. This is kind of the last in the franchise where you see the original hockey mask. We all know what happens to that. It gets basically split in two. Some also good trivia for this, which I didn't know. This was one of the first Friday the 13th I've ever watched. I remember it's one of the best openings to a Friday 13th film ever, in my opinion. It's very good. The soundtrack is very good. It's very quite interesting for that much part. Specifically of the man who does the narration at the start of the film. The guy who does the narration that leads up to the actual film starting is Crazy Ralph. So I did not know that. Yeah, the veteran actor who played Crazy Ralph in the original Friday 13th, 1980, and in Friday 13th Part 2 returns as the voice of the narrator during the opening of this film. It is possible that the narrator could be Crazy Ralph telling the story from beyond the grave. So you got to love that. So great stuff. Hi, Tiana. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope everybody is. I know Dead Pit doing a stream and stuff like that. Gizmo still doing his stream. Check out the stuff that they're doing as well. But yeah, just a cool kind of little slash along and stuff like that. I'm just waiting for my cohort, Keith, a.k.a. Goraphobe. He'll be here a little shortly. I hope everyone's having a good evening. So just been kind of a crazy week, unfortunately. The passing of David Lowe and all that stuff too. I put his GoFundMe up in the chat. If you can help him out best you can, go ahead and do that. It's all good. I tried to find where this would be streaming at for free. Can't find it, of course, because it is Paramount, and Paramount's Paramount. So that's all I'm going to say kind of about that situation. And I put a poll up on my channel for Slasher Dude reviews. Thank you all for who's voting on that. Also another vote for future Slasher Saturday. First Slasher Saturday, though, I got to watch Terrifier 2 and get that out of the way. So I still have to work my way up to watching that one. And then it'll be the slashers on the votes that I put up there on my YouTube page. So thanks for everyone's voting on there. And thank you for getting me up there in subs. I think I'm like 243 or something like that around that time. So it's, and I just do this for fun anyway. Not doing this for like being a member or whatever it's called, being a partner. I don't care about that. It's just, if I feel like doing it, and I'm going to do it, and just, just do what I do. I'm just having fun in this community. So it's working out. I also, put a halt on my collecting of physical media. It's just with everything kind of going on and certain stuff coming up this month. I'm just like, what? I'm good with what I had. So I started having some conversations for doing some trades, like 5 for 5, trading some of my films for other films I may want. And, just going that route and stuff like that, and just thinning the herd a little bit in my collection of physical media that I see here that's around me. Excuse me. And it'll help me save up too, because I'm saving up to get a new computer. I'm saving up to get new stuff to make this channel better for you all and what have you, and just new stuff. It's a new mic that I'm using here, so hopefully I sound okay. I got a new Bluetooth mic to do my YouTube videos. That seems to be working out really well. So, bit by bit, so it's working out okay. I also put an Amazon wish list on my channel in my channel description. So you'll see that Slasher Dude's wish list. Just put that up for the F of it. You don't have to get me anything, but yeah, just stuff is there. I may just do something, for a Christmas present or something like that. But that's all it's there for, is just for shits and giggles to begin with anyway. Kind of shows me what I'm into and stuff like that too when you go on that wish list. But nonetheless, it's working out okay. So we're going to get started here in a few minutes. I hope everyone's having a good evening, and hope everyone had a good Halloween too. It just comes and it goes for me for the most part. I thought maybe I was going to watch something. I just decided not to do it. I just been chilling out most of the day here and laying low and playing video games, just being a nerd. So let's see if I find out any more trivia for this film here. IMDb seems to do a good job with it. Yeah, so there was a lot of edits to this film too, which is interesting. I know this film is kind of infamous in the franchise for all that it is. It was, the director had to do a lot of edits to get rid of the X rating. The film had to be submitted 9 times to the Motion Picture Association of America before being granted an R rating. in its sense, is arguably the most heavily censored entry in the Friday the 13th series. That's really too bad. This disc, of course, is the one from Scream Factory from that box set, which has like 7 deleted scenes, I believe. But it's really a trip during filming. And then 2 a.m. Stuff about Kane Hodder too. And we'll talk about that throughout the film and what have you. She was the film's costume department making his mother a custom Jason mom. Yeah, it's like I say, this is my favorite Jason wise. Like I say, he's literally a monster here. He's decrepit. He's just like really sadistic wise. He's just really, really good. He's, like I say, he's my favorite Jason just for the fact he can give you nightmares, specifically in the scene where Tina just basically, which is very interesting that her name is Tina, since it's Tina in A Nightmare on Elm Street. I think they did that on purpose to get that kind of reaction from people. Also, the mask in this one was cast in the same mold as the mask from Friday the 13th Part 3, but was modified slightly, in addition to the damage seen on the mask. The axe cut and the propeller damage, yeah. So, you can tell like that. So basically, yeah, the mask was getting pretty decrepit by the time anyway, so it's definitely up there to work and stuff like that too. Check some of the extras out on this disc here while we're waiting for Goraphobe. Nonetheless, I hope everyone had a good Halloween and stuff like that too. And I have some pre-orders and some orders coming, and then that'll be it. So I have stuff coming this month, and I have stuff coming from Vinegar Syndrome. Also have a package come from my good buddy Jeff, aka John Doe Juggalo. So expect something from that soon. So, hey, Cal. Yes, it is. This is my favorite Jason. Absolutely. Hands down. Hands down, this is my favorite Jason. He's a monster in here. He's a monster. This film has the best kill in the franchise, in my opinion. The sleeping bag kill, of course it does. I mean, you see my handle, of what it is. It's the coolest poster in the franchise. It's just really, really good. Just like I say, he's terrifying to me. He just, when he walks out of the lake, the sleeping bag kill, and just those kills in general, he's very slow, methodical. Of course, the way he breathes, of course, the way he moves his shoulders and stuff like that. You see that, and the way he just moves. He moves like he's a monster, or like a Terminator, really, if you think about it, because he like turns like that, like automatically, and just seeing that is just like amazingly good. But you can tell it's a different Jason anyway from C.J. Graham's character, just because of Kane's a little bit more thicker. He's less taller, but he's more thicker up-wise. He has bigger shoulders, of what he is. So it's kind of crazy. But like I said, it's very... Not my favorite Jason movie. No, my favorite's Part 4. My all-time favorite is Top 4, which is, I'm kind of weird like that because Friday the 13th, the original Friday the 13th, is my all-time favorite slasher. It's up there in my top 10 horrors of all time. But, the original is a masterpiece, and Part 4 is my favorite in the franchise, and Part 7 has my favorite Jason and stuff like that too. The story's just very, very interesting for this film. So... and just how wet he looks, and just how basically his clothes are basically gone. Like the suit that he was wearing just been eaten by fish and just decrepit, and you see his skin start to decay and all this other stuff. But yeah, this is the disc that I'm watching. So it's like, of course, from the Scream Factory Blu-ray box set, which if you need anything, if you're a fan like I am, then that's it. That's all you really need is this one. Of course, what Scream Factory does, they just have this a boatload of special features and stuff like that. So it's really good. Like I say, the most controversial of the franchise, really. I had to edit the hell out of this to give it an R rating. So that just proves whatever you kind of want to know for 1988 too. So this is towards the end of this boom. Or it was the MPAA or whatever it is, I believe. Yeah, the MPAA, being the dicks that they are, just censor the hell out of this film. Yeah, just watching the special features, just explaining the difference of why they had to like edit that out and stuff. It's like, well, we use this in part 4, so why can't we use it here? Like, say, times change, laws change, so you got to go with what the film kind of tells you to do. And that scene is so good with the deletion wise, just squeezes the dude's head like clean flew in. You see blood kind of popping out and all this other stuff. It's like crazy. Sorry, we'll start this film in a couple minutes. Just talking to the directors and the producers and the actors. Like I said, the guy who played the doctor, he passed away a couple years ago. He did do Roseblood before he passed, so it's very cool seeing those characters in that film. Fan-made film that's done actually quite well. It's an unofficial sequel to this film. All right, Mr. Gorophobe is here. How you doing tonight, my man?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Nothing much. How you feeling?
Yeah, not bad, man. All right. How you doing?
Good. Just enjoying the rest of the day off, and thanks for joining me as always. Like I say, we're gonna do
Awesome.
this bad boy tonight, which is this one right here. And talking about this earlier, like I say, one I don't think gets talked about enough, and probably the most controversial in the franchise. Watching the extras on this, like I said, there's like this thing was edited up the ass because it would have gotten an X rating if it wasn't. Just checking out the special features, there was one kill that was taken out because it didn't look believable, but we got the greatest kill of all time in this franchise with the sleeping bag one. So, like I say, this disc is loaded with that. Like I said, it's of course, it stars the great Kane Hodder as my favorite Jason. This is my favorite Jason right here. He is the worst of the worst in here. He is literally a monster in here. Everything's decrepit on him. It's the last time you're going to see this mask. It's the original OG hockey mask. That thing, of course, we all know will get destroyed. They did a good job of reconstructing it from part 3 with the whole axe in there and stuff like that. And then, of course, with part 6, when the motorboat, like literally propeller just went like that. So you see that, you see the inside of his face a little bit. You see that the bones start to show. He's been eaten up, but he's still like, he wasn't as big as, he's about as big as CJ Graham, but not as tall as he is. So a little bit shorter, but definitely a little wider.
We on live?
Mm-hmm.
What is up? What is going on?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I try to get myself together. See, usually you go at 12, so you kind of throw me off these last couple of times.
No, I understand. Yeah, a little bit. It's so good.
Yesterday, I was just feeling bad, and being my luck, it had to happen on Halloween, right?
Yeah,
yeah. And I had a lot of plans too for earlier on in the evening.
Yeah,
and
of course.
It just did not work out.
Yeah.
But tonight I'm feeling a little bit better, and I didn't want to miss 2 of them. So, and this is one of my favorites too, as far as the end of the series goes. It's one of my favorites too because I think they showed a lot of guts, man, pulling the whole Carrie versus Jason thing in, and it being Hodder's first one, and not to mention like you said, some of the really cool kills. Not to mention the whole Melissa kill, which we'll get into later on. But yeah.
That too, and just for the fact the lead character's name is Tina, which is very interesting because, of course, that's Tina you think of course, from A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right.
Very pretty actresses and actors in here. And like I said, this was probably the best unofficial sequel of a fan-made film I've ever seen in Roseblood. That's a great one. If you have not seen that, it is actually really fun and it's really good. So that's an unofficial sequel. And it's a good one. All right. And what's going on, Wild Wrangler? Hey, stops for dropping in on a Friday night, saying hi, getting ready to watch Friday the 13th part 7. It was filmed in Alabama. Very beautiful lake and around that area. Very well done.
Part 7.
All right, I'm trying to catch up to where you're at here. All right. Hey, Wrangler, what's going on? Hey, Cal. What's happening, Cal?
You mentioned it for my favorite Jason. I said, yeah, definitely.
My favorite Jason, of course, Cal probably already knows, but it's Brooker from part 3.
Yes. Oh, yeah, part 3. What was his last name? White was in part 4. He's the biggest out of them all. He was like close to 7 feet. Was it Richard White? I think it was. He passed away a few years ago, but I mean,
yeah, maybe Richard White.
But yeah, like you say, that one is looks more like the child Jason as you would see him as an older person, or as the age of these teenagers. Ted White. Thank you, Wild. Yeah.
Ted White, yeah. No, and he had, and then Brooker's was Richard.
Yes. It's easy to, and like I say, and Kane Hodder stayed on for the remainder of the other. So yeah, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X, and there was plans because there was a Freddy versus Jason plan in the works forever since the ending to Jason Goes to Hell, and
Right.
Kane Hodder was going to play the part. He was going to play the part, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that would have been great. And I love Freddy versus Jason. It's a fun, great film, but that's more of a Freddy story than it is a Jason story. But that story actually mixed in quite well with non-likable characters, so you kind of get that. But
They actually suckered him in, thinking that it was going to be Kane Hodder. And by the time he already got signed up and signed in,
England?
he found out that it wasn't going to be Hodder. So
imagine that poster. Imagine that poster like you originally saw, which is a sweet poster anyway. But imagine it's Kane's, Kane's Jason against England's Freddy. That's a match you couldn't even do that good. So won't get films like that again. But yeah, we're gonna start this in a few minutes. Just your overall thoughts on the film, there, Keith.
Oh man, I like it. I give it a lot of credit for the guts that it shows, man. I mean, this is in the later 80s. This is in 88. So this is a time where the slashers are going downhill. You know what I mean? They're not getting the same fanfare they'd got before. So I found it to be awful ballsy. And I love the fact that they stuck to their guns with going with the original idea and going with it anyway, knowing that there may not be that many people in the theaters, and there wasn't.
It was a good.
I see it live. Just like every one of them, they debuted on Friday. I seen them on Saturday. Except for this Saturday, the last couple of them, especially this one, didn't have a whole lot of people in the theater that very next opening day.
Which I didn't know when we're going to start. One of the best openings to a film ever in Friday franchise. That's narrated by Crazy Ralph, which I did not know. So it's literally narrated by a good old Crazy Ralph, the actor that played him from beyond the grave, so to speak. So it adds some kind of fun to the whole the whole franchise. And of course, the coolest poster out of the whole thing, like I say, it's what my handle is based off of. Like I say, it's Scream Factory release. Yes. Anything that, like say, any box set to get, this is it. They still have it available. This is it. This has all the films. This is probably the only time you're going to get all these films. Probably the only time individually. Like I say, this comes with a load of special features. I just watched the doc on the film. Like I say, the MPAA censored the shit out of this. There are some certain scenes that the co-producer took out because she said it didn't look good. I mean, of course, it's loaded with like a bunch of deleted scenes. Like say, we'll talk through the kills in here and talk about it. Like I said, it's a fun one. This was like my second Friday the 13th I ever watched. I remember like on regular television, and just the opening gives you nightmares, just the whole theme, because they were going to use the same stuff was used from part 6, but they had to move that like the same track. But the composer for this added something very interesting to it. And it works out kind of interesting where, you get the kind of soothing, kind of like sad song. And then you get the, what's kind of coming type stuff, So, yeah.
This one that Bushler did, right? John Carl Bushler.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Budget was $2.8 million or $2,800,000. So it doubled that pretty good. Opening weekend in US and Canada, 8 million. So 8 million and a quarter thousand, quarter 100,000. Gross worldwide 19 million. So not too bad, but just like you say, it took a while to it went up there pretty good. So it worked out real good.
Right.
Wow, you had a day. I bought the Arrow J Horror Rising and Hellraiser 4 Hellraiser Blu-ray 4 movie set. Yeah, 2 extra 1 hour, 25 minutes long talking about needs to. Yeah. I love the Hellraiser. I've seen them up to 4 Bloodlines, really. I mean, the first 2 are masterpieces, really. I mean, it's the same film technically, but yeah, Clive Barker, rare times he was a director and stuff like that. That's a whole nother stream for another time with him and stuff like that too. But yeah, that's good pickups, Wild. Okay, we're gonna start this bad boy here. Like I say, Friday 13th, part 7. The The New Blood, like you say, a film ahead of its time for the lateness of the 80s. Like I say, 88, 89, and then that's it, you know. And we'll eventually get to Jason Takes Manhattan, because I think that film gets a lot of hate for what it is, and I love the thing a lot. But this one I love too. So we're gonna get this film started, and we'll do but by 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh God, so good.
Yeah. You maybe kicks in with the music.
Yeah.
One of the last times that we get to see Paramount alongside of it. Second to the last time, I do believe.
Well, second to the last time. Oh, the opening to part 8 is so good with the, you hear a different type of like that, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a legend around here. It's so good.
But not dead. A curse on Crystal Lake. A dead curse. Jason.
You notice they show everything too. So they show everything from the previous ones. This is the last time they say they do this. See, look at that.
Yeah. I wonder what made them decide to leave
it out of part 8. Yeah.
You have seen him and lived.
Oh.
One of the greatest lines in film history, just when Tommy says Jason belongs in hell. I'm going to see that he gets there. It's just like, you know, it's coming.
Yeah, they were so pro Tommy, and then in this one they decided to go back and do something a little different and leave Tommy out of it.
Yeah, leave Tommy out of it. I think that's what decided.
Part of what pissed people off a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe what irritated people. I liked it for what it was, though. I thought it showed a lot of balls.
Like I said, it's like 6 was the most kind of fun film. It's one of the more rewatchable ones with some of those creative kills there. But part 7, man, it's like, that's true, like slasher horror, man. He gives two shits about anybody. He's pissed. He's pissed, as he usually is. Yeah, come and get me.
Yeah, this is the last one we watched, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we've seen all of them now, haven't we?
Except for 4. 4 we haven't done. We'll probably do 4 next, and then go to 8, and then that'll be it for that. Yeah. Because a lot of people like to stream 4. I kind of wait, till we get like that certain sweet spot in time to do that bad boy. Because like I say, that's the first Friday the 13th I ever watched. But like I say, this one and stuff like that, like I say, I mean, Kane Hodder's Jason gives you nightmares. It just does. He's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 minute. I'm going to grab me a haircut.
Yeah. Waiting. And then it just starts with the coolest thing ever. You see the light just through everything. Then you'll just see it. Yeah, just separate crack. Doom. Yeah, Lar Park, Lincoln. Good special effects here, mechanical effects by everybody. Yeah, image engineering just done very, very well. Maureen O'Connell and Martin J. Snuff. Good cast of people. Like I said, they had to edit the hell out of this, which is way too bad because, like I said, there's about 7 deleted scenes in here, which are quite interesting and quite gory as hell, like Grindhouse gory. So, you get some good shit here. And just considering what the director kind of wanted to do, because he wanted to do a sequel. And there was a scene they showed with a fisherman fishing, and you see Jason come up and drag his ass down with the chain that was wrapped around him. That's funny as hell. And just goes right to it. You see him like laying there.
I just mentioned Terry Kaiser. Terry Kaiser was in everything back in the late 70s and early 80s and throughout the mid 80s.
Yeah.
He's in several episodes of Three's Company.
That's funny. The girl looks like
Carol Ann.
Carol Ann looks a lot, or from Children of the Damned, with that hairstyle and stuff like that.
Right. No, I think that's the same little girl from Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 4, maybe.
And it's cool because it shows Jason in his original garb right there, which is very interesting. I call him like the tactical carpenter outfit, and it shows him there just laying there. And then it just kind of switches to all those years later because he's been in there that long. So it'd be, oh God, at least 20 years or something. Yeah, that's a trip. That's when you don't know her ability just yet. You don't know what she can do.
He's about to find out he shouldn't have had those last couple and slapped his wife around.
Yeah.
Especially when your daughter gets that look on her face and she's capable of doing that.
Like fire starter, man. Yeah, it's just an argument her parents had. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, because they know exactly who's doing it. It's not the first time they've seen this shit,
Yeah.
Maybe to this level, but.
Oh, and there he goes. Yeah, he's going.
Because he immediately started apologizing. He was like, "Daddy, sorry, honey."
Yeah, that's right. And the wood holds him down, so he's going straight down there.
He was immediately apologizing. "Daddy, sorry. He won't do it again."
Just laying there.
So he knew why that shit was happening. It wasn't no earthquake.
She is really pretty too. She still looks good from that, that fan film that they did, which was so cool that they did that. They brought almost practically everybody back. That was really good. Like, I did not expect the boyfriend to show up. I'm like, holy shit. Like, it was like really good.
Laura, and she does a really good job too, man. She actually kind of gets the short end of the stick because she's a better actress than what they act like.
Yeah. Taking it to this piece of shit doctor, like, trying to use her to his gains and stuff like that too. You can tell, like, at the start.
Kaiser and Terry Kaiser plays it so well.
Yeah.
Oh God,
he did Roseblood just before he died. They dedicated that fan film to him. That was great. Yeah, there he is.
There
like,
goes an
smile.
There's that bitch. There goes an airhead.
You can see this is a nice area, but it's heavily wooded in. It's like it's surrounded by trees. That's just like, it's a little lake.
That's a creek. That's a creek compared to the rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
There she is. There goes an airhead.
Yeah.
Slam. Yeah.
Like, oh, here we go.
She's just saying it because she thinks she's so much better than everybody else.
That's a good kill with her later on. You're like, I'm sure the people in the theater cheered the hell out of that and like laughed their asses off when that happened.
Absolutely.
Jane Hodder is great. You have to admit, doing so many stuff. They show that kill that we will get to. Man, he had to practice that. He got frustrated. He's like hitting the bag up against this tree that had razor blades in it. Because there's like, I forget how many gallons of blood in that sack. So I'm like, how making it move the way it did, that's a prop to Kane and how he's doing it.
Yeah. The theater actually cheered when Melissa got it, when Terry Kaiser got it, when her mom got it.
Yeah.
Because her mom ain't nobody's sweetheart in this either.
No.
Oh,
You could say her family history is a train wreck in general.
well, you know,
It's
that
like,
kind
we
of thing.
forgot this. Yeah.
Kind of thing tends to put pressure on everybody. But at least her mom didn't become some Bible thumping nut, you know.
Yeah. It's just interesting that they happen to take her here so she can be kind of at peace in Camp Crystal Lake, aka Camp Blood. I guess some years go by, they get rid of history pretty quickly, and
Right, and he's such a low life that he does it under the guise of exposure therapy, which is so low down.
Yes, it's pretty bad.
That's low down because it makes sense, because her mom reads up about it and says, "Yeah, that's true. Exposure therapy that can help." That's not why he's doing it. He's doing it because he wants to exploit and get rich off her.
This is shades of Dreamscape too. When they do those experiments on him, like move it, just move it. Yeah, that's what telekinesis is, by the way. It's moving stuff with your mind. So
yeah. You get your telekinesis, and then you got your you got shit you can move with your mind, and then you got the other side of that, which is, you know, controlling thoughts and shit with your mind. But telekinesis is when you can move shit around.
it's always what could have been if they would have brought back her character for part 8 of what part 8 could be like. You know, like they could make her the final girl. They could literally make her the final girl. I can't do it. You're lying to me.
This fucker's a manipulator.
Oh, she did. RC. Yeah, she's the voice of RC. Wow. That's pretty good, Wild. I did not know that. I love the Transformers animated show back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
The 80s film, probably the best animated film of all time. Like, all-star cast of voices, dude. When you have Orson Welles playing a devouring planet, I mean, you can't beat that. Like, his voice is like legendary as Unicron. Yeah, that's guilt.
He just wants to help, you know.
Yeah, the matches or whatever it is.
He just totally wants to help.
I rest my case. You see the look on his face? He's like, I rest my case. He's like, now I know what she's capable of doing.
Great guy, yeah.
Already.
This one's got Elizabeth Catan in it also, right? No. She's in. Yeah,
They talked to this blonde too, which was funny. Of like, say the kill that they were going to do originally, then they scrapped it because it didn't look believable enough. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true. When you see it, you know. Yeah, she sees pictures of her dad, and this is when it starts. This is when it starts. Yeah, this is when it starts.
He intentionally has all that shit all up over there. Just he just doesn't realize he's playing with fire.
Fucking emotional support. This guy.
He's so good at it though. He is a born villain. This guy is as an actor.
Happens to go out there, and she doesn't know. Just make no mistake. She doesn't know. You know what's happened here, where he's at. Like, he just be chilling, and something wakes his ass up. Like something like really like.
Well, you wouldn't have imagined Dad's still there, let alone Jason be there somewhere too. It seemed like they got Dad up at the lake, you know.
I hate you. Yeah, I wish you were dead. Yeah.
Jason's the last thing on our mind.
No, Daddy, no. Yeah, I'm sorry, Daddy. Great score here too. This is badass.
Got a really good story with it.
I want to bring you back, and here we go. You see the Rock down there, and that chain's still all rusted up, probably. And look at him, man. He is all messed up.
People accuse Friday 13th for not having story, but when you really look at it,
right?
They really do, man.
Here she goes. She's trying to concentrate because she thinks she can bring him back from the dead, which means they kept him in the water, so they never brought him back out, too. Here we go.
Wrong man in the lake.
Yeah, wrong man in the lake. Boom. Yeah, that's so good. He's like, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, he got the look on his face like, really? Man, I was resting.
She faints when he pops out of there. That's what happens. She like, oh, because she's using too much of it. There he is.
Yeah, so she thinks she just seeing shit. Yeah. At first. It's just too much, man.
Yeah, and that's all you see until you see him. Yeah, it start to dude, that freaked me out. You see that for the first time? Like, look at that.
The spine and shit. Yeah,
dude, he's a monster. Like,
Frankenstein would be freaked out by him.
That's what I mean. Frankenstein's like Universal film and stuff like that. Oh, Russell, my man, what is going on, dude? Hope you're having a great evening. Yeah, just watching some Friday the 13th, Part 7, New Blood. I may be on an edible right now, but it makes it all the much better, to just to see the greatness of this film, man. So it works out all right.
All righty. Very cool.
It wasn't an hallucination. I saw him. Yeah, just breaking all the man. He's like going, boy, I better take it easy. Now, here you go. Yeah, the first two here.
That dude there was in Pumpkinhead, and she was in, and she played Caleb Brady in Days of Our Lives.
Wow, nice. Yeah, this is about right time in the 80s and stuff like that. You see these soap opera people and these other cool people like playing these parts.
She was the second Caleb Brady after the chick from Night of the Comet.
Because she'll start sensing when this stuff happens, dude. Like she's almost going through their pain of being killed and shit like that, which makes it even more worse.
Yeah. He was also in Leatherface, Chainsaw 3.
Oh. Got some good lineage with the stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. He did a few off things like that for a minute.
Yeah, because all these people are coming over there to see her. That's why she knows them. It's like, are they on their way? Yes. Figuring that out later, then something happens with her. It's like going, sees the one dude being dragged. You get to that one, that bad boy. He goes up to the tree.
Yeah.
I have the NECAs of almost all the Jasons except for 8. That one is probably ultra rare right now. I know NECA made one.
Yeah, that was I can't remember if that was Movie Maniacs or Mezco maybe. Or
yeah, I don't know if NECA did it. I don't know if they had the rights to that at the start, but
it was before they started coming out with all the Ultimates.
Yeah, because 7 was the first NECA that I bought was for Part 7, just because that's my favorite Jason and stuff like that, and just because it comes with the Weed Whacker, the industrial Weed Whacker. That's the big one. Yeah, that saws the big weeds. Yep, there's Crystal Lake right there. There he is in the forest. Literally the mask is embedded in his face when you think about it. Literally embedded there. It's almost like it melted into his face.
Yes.
He's like, I'll be right back. Okay. Like in darkness where nobody's around. Of course, you don't know. Oh, the music is so good. Wonder if they kind of took this from the remake, because they're more of in a huge forest area in the remake too. At the start of that, basically, when the guy goes and takes a whiz where all the marijuana's at.
Right. The guy from the Chernobyl Diaries. Yeah.
Oh, love that film. Love the Chernobyl Diaries.
Yeah. It is pretty good.
That's found footage-esque.
I'm a found footage guy anyway, so if they're good.
Well, right in the back. And they didn't show that. That's too bad. But yeah, just like huge steak, just like right back there. Jane, yeah, she did.
Man. Like here, I think I'll use this again.
Freddy versus Jason, he does that to a chick, against the tree and stuff like that. That's when she said, we all deserved it. We all deserve to die. And I was like, yeah, that's a great homage to that. Being promiscuous in the forest.
That's one thing I like about that is it has little things like that coming from the victims. It's the only one that really did that.
Yeah, like we deserve to die. That's when his mom comes up behind him. Oh yeah.
Smoke some pot. Has to be metal said. He's like, yes, I would.
That's where In a Violent Nature got that from. I think that's the only time in the film where he literally takes the hatchet and just like or the machete, the hatchet and just tosses it like that. They did that in A Violent Nature. He all picks this thing up and just chucks it at the dude and it hits him. Oh, this dude's hilarious.
This guy was way ahead of his time, man.
Yeah, all these people that happen to have this party and stuff like that. She just happens to be there, when they're doing this stuff.
There's tons of dudes like him around now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then he was known as a dork then.
It's like a comic relief type of a thing. Yeah.
But I mean, he's into sci-fi and he's into all that kind of stuff. He's one of them. Now we're all like him.
Yeah, we're all like that.
Kind
of nerds and all that stuff too. I've always been one. Yeah, it's like
there she is,
outrageous.
Elizabeth Catan.
Nice big rimmed glasses. Party's not even started yet. For one of these scenes, they used a very pretty stunt double, it looks like, when there's the scene of tossing of a chick from like the roof area and stuff like that too, which is done pretty well. That's cute all at once.
Yeah.
And here she is.
This bitch, yeah. I don't know why she thinks she's so fucking great. She's built like a door.
Happy effing birthday. Boy, the Burnett wants a piece of that. She like has that smirk on her face.
Right.
Isn't that a trip?
That'd be a power I could do without.
Yeah. Means he dragged him to that spot and just went like that. So that's what that means. Yeah, nothing on it. Don't worry. But yeah, I sees that. That's really good. It shows the machete like in the wood and stuff like that. They go out and it's no longer there. You figure out what's going on with that later. It's not what you think it is. It's not what you flipping think it is, which makes it even worse. Because, yeah, what were you doing before this happened? Delusions.
Annoying motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
It seems like the best therapy for her would not to be come there and have it shoved down her throat. would be allow her to go there for once and enjoy herself and enjoy being a teenager for a little while.
Like I said, he's playing games with her, man. This is what's really messed up because he's doing this all for a reason. Like I say, you find out his sinister intentions later. But that fucker gets what he deserves. He gets what he deserves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course the machete's not there. He's like, "What's happening to me?" It's okay. Trying to calm her down. This is a nice area. It's a nice cabin. It's a really nice cabin. Yeah, the Sadness is terrific.
It is.
Yeah, Sadness is terrific. I saw that on Shudder. It premiered on there.
Not for everybody. Not for everyone, but
it's kind of category 3 like a little bit, like with the extreme. That's a Mandarin film.
Definitely a Russell flick.
The other one, I think, from the same people, it's called like The Wailing. I think it's kind of like the same type of premise. Yeah, that's right. They're all camping out here. Here comes one of the greatest kills in like slasher history, dude. This is great. It's actually quite interesting.
Well, come and get me, you big lug, or something.
Yeah, it's one of the best. I mean, like say they practice with it, but the kill's on point. Like literally, they had been kind of like a mannequin in there or something like that, because you see the part where the head part when the neck hits the flipping tree.
Yeah.
Take out this dude really quickly. Man, it's just like
No, that fuzz on there, man. You see that natural fuzz?
Yeah. This is literally like horror film type of music right here. It's like really.
Yeah, they stepped a little bit outside the box for this one.
Yeah, they did. Oh. Yeah, it just went right through him. It's like the Terminator, you know?
Right. Man, I was so sorry.
He sticks it and stuff like that. Then I think he punches a hole right through him. And I was like, yeah.
yeah, there it is. There it is, yeah.
Dan? Yeah. Oh, so good.
There it is.
Now there are literally gallons of blood for what they say in there. Fake blood, of course. Look at this. Bam! So good. He looks tired.
That's what blows his mind in Jason X, because he keeps doing it and they keep giggling.
Yeah. That's what makes that so good and so funny. Is like, look, we're having a premarital sex and smoking in the forest, you know? It's like, and he does like the same thing.
The first time I did this, she shut up the first time. What the hell is this?
This going on, yeah. This is the first time you kind of see the way he breathes and stuff like that too, because he moves his shoulders like he's breathing. I always like that. Like, and he looked tired after doing that too. He's like, damn, bitch, you took a while to get up there, man. It's like
yeah.
I think he went next door.
I like her hairstyle. Who cares what they think? Yeah.
Fuck them.
Where are you from? Okay, here goes. I grew up in Pittsburgh. I
Real bad crowd.
This is where it started the whole kind of couples idea with the man and the woman both surviving, because they started that in 6 and they go all the way up to 8.
Mhm.
You know, and that's one of the last true final girls, really, is in part 8. When you think about it, like everything kind of changed in the 90s with Scream and stuff like that. That's why I always think the franchise is a little overrated. I've said it kind of killed the final girl. It kind of did. And that's Wes Craven's vision. He visions something different for a newer generation of people. So,
He always did though.
yeah, no, he was revolutionary in like a lot of his stuff. You could do stuff like Last House on the Left and The Hills Have Eyes and Nightmare on Elm Street. They're your serious films, and everything else is like more lighthearted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something's out there.
Timestamp about 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering. There's two different ways she could have taken that. She could have taken huge offense to that, but she didn't. She's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, that didn't take long at all. She's cute anyway, so.
Yeah. She just.
Oh yeah, the little sneaky little bitch up in in the forest.
Yeah, I mean, she could have taken huge offense to that, but no, it just shows what kind of sense of humor she has.
Hello, Dina.
This guy sneaks around every fucking corner, man. This guy is.
He's kind of a
he comes from
creeper.
underneath the furniture.
Yeah, he's kind of a little bit.
He comes from behind the TV. He comes from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
you
very.
go to bed and he's underneath your covers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very, very parasitic.
Him and a pad writing shit down. You should go back to the hospital now. But damn, will somebody just crack this fucker in the head?
Oh yeah, the one dude that gets his flipping head caved in.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Kate, man. She just. There's always that one guy sitting around the table rolling a joint.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. You gotta have the joint guy.
She's like that sometimes. Him with the 60s type hairstyle and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, 50s, 60s bad boy thing. Yeah.
And that is type. Yeah.
Except for he doesn't have the biker jacket, man. He's got a biker
He's
jacket.
actually cuter than you are, honey. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's like what is that, like military like suit type stuff, which is kind of funny this time.
Yeah. Yeah, chick there, the one that's talking, the redhead. Yeah. That's when I was saying that's Elizabeth Catan. She was in Silent Deadly Night Part 2 and shit like that.
She's cute. Yeah, she's the cuter one. She's a veteran for these films. So
yeah, she was.
That's just you just like.
She didn't find it so funny when they joked around about it, did you?
Yeah, takes the flipping. Breaks it. Oh, basically insulted her. Oh,
scared the shit out of her. She's like, what the fuck just happened?
She now she's terrified. She's like, yeah, don't fuck with me. That's what she said. Nothing. It's very 80s sitcom like, which I don't mind whatsoever. So I kind of like that.
No one complained because they don't like her anyway.
Yeah.
It's just my point. You made a mess with me. You broke the pearls. Delusions. What pisses me off about this show, man, is that this mother. I mean, and I get that her mom just wants to help her daughter, but hasn't she seen through this fucking shyster yet?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He's very parasitic, so it looks like he's wormed his way into the family, right? Being the dad.
He probably lives with them.
And here comes the TV. Wee, boom. That's
He
heavy
probably
TV.
lives there. He probably lives right there at the house with her mom, even.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
He's pretty destructive, man. Yeah, she got the psychic powers.
You know, this guy has dug his way so far into their life.
Yeah.
There's something really wrong here. I know it. Oh, my.
Nice, Russell. I haven't seen that film.
Can you tell me what he looks like on a picture?
Yeah, that's where he shows the picture of his friends and stuff. He's like, do you have pictures of them? He's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, she just said they're dead. Which is so freaky. Yeah, he just shows the picture from his wallet of the couple that got killed and stuff like that. She says they're dead, and then the mom comes and gets her. I'm like, he's like,
Damn.
hello. He looks like a dork. She does not. I mean, that's all I'm saying. He does. He really looks bad.
Girl. Here's the let's skinny dip motherfucker get your preppy clothes off scene.
God, she says he's chicken. I mean, if she's going to do it.
All I know is, all I know is if he should have had his shit off at the same time she did.
I mean,
you know, chicken. He just scared of her to see his dick.
Boy, this is taken from Jaws. This is taken from Jaws. Like, he's like, what's going on in my lake here? Get off my property.
He's the kind of guy that'll leave his underwear on right until he gets into the water so she don't see his little tiny dick.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about her seeing her little weenie now.
oh yeah. Almost like just didn't take the head off, just left a huge dent in it. There
He
he
dodged
is.
a bullet there.
Oh, she's gone.
He dodged a bullet.
Sure did.
It's a damn good thing Jason wasn't a pervert, man, or things would have taken on a
Not the wrong
whole
word.
much uglier tone, man. It would have been a much uglier
Be
tone.
more Aldo Lado like.
Yeah.
That's it. He just drags her down. That's all you see. Yeah, that's a trip.
This girl here in the blue bibs reminds me of the one black girl from part 6. The one you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
She reminds me a lot of her. She plays that same type of role too.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Michael, answer the phone. Nope, that's not happening. No, you can't call from the grave there, son.
The one in part 6 was absolutely gorgeous, though.
No, she was. No.
Not that there's anything wrong with this one, but
Yeah.
one in part 6 was also from Days of Our Life.
Amy Steele's my favorite final girl.
Yes.
But Chris from part 3, dude. That's probably one of the better looking final girls. I forget her name. She was in Sweet 16. I've never seen that. Just drags her out.
Yeah, that's Kim. Damn it. Anyway, first time I ever seen her was in an episode of Facts of Life.
Yeah, what's the crap you paid on Tina today? She's all like, she's trying really hard to be a bitch. She really is. You could just tell her head movements and all this stuff. Oh, Peter Fonda. Okay. Boy, the Fonda's played in a lot of stuff.
No, that was Dana Kimball.
Dana Kimball.
Dana
He's
Kimball.
all looking in there, seeing him
Yeah,
do something. He's like, you know what? I'm going to walk around here.
Yeah, she's in Sweet 16. She was in a couple episodes of Facts of Life. She played an old snobby friend of Blair's.
Yep. See, there's the hatchet. So the shady fucking doctor has that. So I'm like, yeah, you kind of know what's going on here.
The tent spike. Yeah. Are you joking? Of course she is. She's playing games with you. Trying to make somebody jealous that doesn't give two shits about her.
Yeah.
He's got something much better going on. Because this Melissa chick still felt like a 12-year-old fucking boy, dude. She's like a door. She is, man. She's just like no ass.
True. Kind of a prude.
Yeah, she has no ass, and she's just, you know what I mean? She never came out of puberty.
This is where the mom goes into the. Yeah, that's where the mom comes into the study. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's seeing all kinds of shit. She's gonna find out all kinds of shit. She's like, wait a minute.
She finally got smart, man. She finally got smart, decided to investigate into this thief.
It's a shit.
Like, wow, this guy's a phony. Well, really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? No way. This got really good pacing too. This one does too, man.
No, it has very good pacing.
And then it ends. I mean, because we're heading toward
the shady doctor sees these dead folks, and he's like going, "Oh, you got to be kidding me! Oh, look what's on the ground."
We're close to the third act already.
Yeah. It seems faster than it is, which is weird. Yeah, he's starting to freak out too. I just noticed that. Look at that. They're all like embedded in the tree. That's so good. Yeah. That's good filmmaking. I'll tell you the truth, for horror.
Yeah, well, John Carl Buechler, man, he had a lot of good feel for it. You know what I mean? He had a good I'm trying to think of the right word. Instinct.
Oh, that's where, yeah, she finds the spade or whatever that is, and then finds the video cassette, which is very telling. Very telling. Because I kind of forgot about this, where she actually watches the video. Dude, that's messed up. Like Sisters. They show the footage from Sisters and stuff. What do you think you're doing here?
What does it look like, motherfucker? Investigating your ass. I can do that because I pay you.
I'm here.
I pay you. See, I can do that.
I've been trying to help her. I've been trying to help her.
She's almost threatening him with that.
That's not true.
Not true. I'm trying to help me, or
yeah, I'm trying to help her.
Help me, or her.
Yeah, you bastard.
He's gonna write books.
Yeah, so he realizes what he did. He's like going, I think I resurrected him. I think I'm the reason why he's resurrected. I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor, Jim.
Yeah, he's going to go and get the authorities and stuff like that and commit her ass.
Mm-hmm. Because back then it was a lot more easier to do that shit.
Oh, it's extremely easy to do that shit. Yeah.
It's not so easy now because of shit like this. It takes more than just one doctor to do that now.
Yeah, she took the car.
She took off in the Oldsmobile.
Yeah, Oldsmobile. Yeah. Yeah, this is where she sees somebody in front of the road. Yeah, he sees that parked car, whatever it is. This is great.
But you know, there's got to be something to make her crash so she doesn't get away. And there it was.
Yeah.
Push on the brakes.
Originally, the director wanted to do Jason as a child, like holding the mother's head or whatever it is, doing something like that, make it more kind of believable. And then they went with this instead because she sees one of the people she knows getting killed and shit like that. She even says it. But
Yeah.
you don't see it then after that. It's almost by happenstance, you know, just happened to see it, but maybe not really. She's like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, you saw it in past tense, honey.
Well, it was probably easier to get it past the sensors too than just holding the head, you know.
That's what I mean. The MPAA just went all balls out on this shit. They're just like, hell no. Yeah, you can do what they wanted to do. Like, there's some gruesome kills in here that they did not put in here, man. And this is pretty good enough.
5,
Oh, yeah,
6,
she
and
gets all
7.
dressed and shit. Yeah, she gets all privied up.
5, 6, and 7 all suffered that, man.
Yeah. 5 is probably the least, like, out of all those because I love A New Beginning. But
Oh yeah. But they still cut out a lot of shit.
yeah, they
could
still
have
cut
really
out a
been
lot of
cool.
shit. That's why this is so important. That's why collecting is so damn important, man. It's
It
like,
is.
seriously, like, you know, they try to censor the hell out of us already, dude. You want it more so wise? Shit.
And it's not going to get better.
Films, horror's been really good this year. There's been some good stuff, but, you know.
But how long before things like Terrifier and all them give them the ammunition they need to start clamping down on it again?
Shit. Did that back in the day with Mortal Kombat as a video game being caused for some reasons and all this shit. Maniac, when that came out, people are like, is this a great idea? It's like.
And Terrifier's
People
going to be their
watch these
scapegoat.
films. Yeah.
Terrifier will be their scapegoat. You watch.
It's like they said in Gladiator, what's Rome? Rome is the mob. You know,
Right.
They want blood. We
want
do.
blood.
We want it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
escapism.
Well, it
Oh,
causes
yeah, that's where she
people.
goes through like the dirt for something, or she like slips. Yeah.
It causes people to do things that
Oh, yeah, looking for
it
glass
causes them to do bad things. Only people that would do bad things anyway.
earrings. We.
You're not going to do anything
Oh yeah,
that
you
you
see him
wouldn't
just
normally do. Horror
You
movies
see
aren't
him
going
pop out
to
of the
be
tree. That was great. He's like, I don't need to run. I can just walk. Yeah, that's good camera angles too. Like kind of walking with them from the front.
But the films aren't going to make you do anything that you usually wouldn't do anyway.
Yeah.
I don't believe that shit. You do some shit, you probably would have done it under other circumstances too.
This is a great transfer too by Scream Factory. They did a good job from this.
Yeah, especially once they put out the replacement disc, man, they perfected it.
Yeah.
She's actually pretty smart.
Damn, that's just scary as hell, man. Piss my pants.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, he just disappears.
Dumbass, don't immediately come out.
Yeah.
Here's where she fucks up. Haven't you seen any of the other Friday 13th? Goddamn.
Breaking the rules.
Damn it. Did you see what happened?
Don't hide there. Hiding in the chainsaws over there.
Always stay, it's easy for us to say, but
And there he
always
is.
stay in your hiding
He
place.
just
Always stay in
walked
your
out.
hiding
This is so good. the way they do this.
You know she's there because you can see right underneath that.
Yeah, it's a good angle.
She was smart enough to take those shoes off. At least she didn't try to run
See how
out in those
big he
heels.
is and how petitely small she is? You see those hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably cut out that too and stuff like that because they didn't show that either. Because he had like what is a sickle or something like that? He just went going all out on that.
She's one of the few to take off those high heels, though. At least she knew how to get around.
Yeah, you
quicker.
can't run with that.
So she at least didn't run out.
We didn't pass on
Don't leave.
Don't leave me here.
Yeah, don't leave.
Leave
No,
me
he's
alone.
busy at the moment. That looks pretty bad.
Dude's going after it, ain't he?
Yeah.
This dude's really going after it.
So is him. Yeah, he's just like, he's like, all right, I know what they're doing.
He's getting much further.
Oh yeah, the kill here right next to the van. Yeah, they didn't show all of this either, boy. Yeah, they're all smoking, or they were.
My favorite van.
Yeah, moving the van.
Yeah. My favorite van kills have got to be Prom Night and Slick.
Oh, Prom Night is great. That's a good one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great one.
I just
I
got
don't
that
know.
volume.
I don't know if KT added that to his best kills list. He probably did. I mean, you can't miss something like that. I like that slasher a lot. Prom Night's a great one.
Yeah, I just got that vinyl here a couple days ago. Really nice edition.
Yeah, that's like discotheque like.
Yeah. Prom Night.
Right. And they're all doing the dance and dance off and shit like that. I was like,
Everything
nice.
is all right.
I'll be right back.
All right.
He's just all like, I'll be right.
All right.
Because I recognize him. Where are you, buddy?
He's still blowing it.
Hey, buddy, come on.
He'd had to wait a few minutes anyway, goddamn. Like, dude, you're late as fuck. You're gonna have to wait now.
Like part 5 in the bathroom stall. Oh, just like.
You just gonna.
Oh. That's
Hang
where they
on.
stopped it. The extended scene with that, he literally like crushes the head, just like literally turns it to mush. I was like, yeah, there's my uncut movie, damn it, director's cut,
Right.
I mean, with this film too, there was talk of a sequel, of course, everyone kind of wants a sequel to that or continue it going. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, with the horn. Yeah, just like the other side. This ain't gonna work out. Oh, that's a burn, dude.
But what does that say about you, though?
That's a burn. Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Nick doesn't give a shit.
Make him jealous.
Fine. I can take it. I've been rejected by some of the finest science fiction magazines in the continent of the United States.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Take a cold shower. I got a date with soap on a rope.
That's terrific. He's like the Crispin Glover character.
Right.
He's like, all right, next up. Yeah, this is where he pulls the power.
He really needs to get some new shoes and shit.
It's one hand, man. Just like ain't playing around. It's just like rip.
Exactly. Who cares?
Yeah, he caught up with the. Yeah, she caught up with him. Yeah, that's where she shows him where everybody's at. Yeah, they're just like looking at it like it's a giallo or something. Like,
Yeah.
it's like yeah, she starts seeing the visions. I knew it. And since she's telekinesis, it almost makes you wonder how she would do up against Freddy Krueger. I'm just saying, like that was always interesting to me.
Yeah. He has arrived.
He has arrived. I'll close.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, not like he'd smash through it, right? He's like, what's going on, you know? It's to be like just
What's for dinner?
yeah, what's for dinner? It's like, I'll be right back. Ugh. She's very bubbly too, I have to admit.
Giddy, yeah.
Yeah, she's very giddy. She literally looks like she's lit because the way the eyes are and stuff like that. Probably did that on purpose.
Yeah,
Like,
and she
drink something, you know, that's probably how they can have the actors do some of these scenes.
yeah. Well, and she's supposed to be really smitten too. So
Yeah. Bye.
these
She
two
gets
aren't
her ass
nearly,
tossed out the window. Like,
these two aren't nearly as cute a couple as in part 4, though.
no, that's the best one. That's the best couple in there. That was the best
Yeah.
couple in there. Yeah.
Mm.
Like he's all singing in the the shower and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, don't you notice that's blood, bro?
Like, I need a beer.
Just once I want to see him pull out a Pepsi.
That's why I always kind of like this, because this is all done literally at night. Nothing's done during the day. Like, it makes it just different. He's like right there. Just goes right up to him.
Ooh, they got real memories.
Yeah. It's cool because it takes a minute. He just sticks the butcher knife right into him and stuff like that, and just like, yep, that's it. That's a Gothic looking house too. That's a way Gothic looking house they're in.
You're
Oh,
gonna
now
see
she knows. Yeah.
You're gonna see the Melissa scene, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Just enough with you. Why the fuck are we in a gun? Just in case he had to shoot.
You
Just
think
in case he
you
had
can
to
kill him?
shoot her, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's where she finds out the he's been doing clippings here. So yeah, the good doctor knows what's there. But yeah, body never recovered. Because you don't know where he's at.
Of course, he didn't expect him to actually come around, of course. But
Yeah, that's because he saw the bodies first, and he's like, "Oh shit, whoops."
he brought that gun, I think, just in case she flipped out on him, and he had to shoot her.
Look at that. She's starting to freak out, like high anxiety. Like, just think high anxiety, like, and just times that by a million.
Yeah.
Calm down, sweetie. It's like she's convulsing too.
Or maybe the gun meant for her mom. To get her mom out of the way and blame it on her. You know what I mean? No telling why that fucker brought that gun.
There she goes. Yeah. She's like, Oh, that's great. Yeah, that game.
Yeah. He's a smart fucker, man.
Yeah. He's like, he's not going to drink it.
It's fucking magnifying glass.
That's cute.
Cool gag gift, yeah.
He's just slowly walking through here, man. It's like he's like, who else is here that I have not found yet? Like in this house.
He's not expecting to run into her.
She's in the woods. My mother. Yeah, get out of here.
That's a little something they added too into this soundtrack. That
Yeah.
a little different.
Change your mind or what? Yeah. Oh,
Thank you.
man. Just bitch slapped into oblivion. Like literally like snap, that's it. This is a great kill right here. Like very, very perky.
Yeah.
So she's the official last person alive in that house. She doesn't know, but like I said, this is done in a different pace than all the other Friday the 13th. It just it's definitely a slower pace here. Like they focus more on the characters here too, which I don't mind at all. So it plays a lot like a giallo, more so than I maybe thought. Yeah, the old school like paint and like the all the cobwebs all over the window and shit. Oh, look, there's the marijuana. David.
David, are you in there?
Yeah, that's pretty good. There you go. That's cute. Yep, something was there. Hello. Bye-bye. Wow. Bam. Jeez. Don't move. We're okay. That is like one of the better kills from a window. Like Child's Play is one of my favorite kind of kills in like any film. That's scary with the babysitter. I mean, that's crazy. And that one's pretty good. Yeah, no one's left in that house. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, Jason, you can find your own way back.
Sticks are in the fucking way.
Yeah, he's like whatever. Yeah. I wouldn't follow him, sweetie.
Sticks are right there in the way. Motherfuckers.
Oh.
You always tell people later, I tried to save her, but Jason got her, man. I tried.
Got her. Yeah. Now everybody really is gone. He's trying to figure out what's going on here. Then he sees the blood shit. Yeah, he dead. Yeah, he dead. Look at that. Just like silence, you know? He's like wondering, oh shit, somebody else is in the house.
Yeah.
He's like, shit. He's like, okay, it's time to go. Michael's dead too. I saw him. She goes wandering around in the forest wise, like endlessly. Probably trying to find her way back. You need to come with me, please. Yeah.
Back at the house. Come on, please. You're lying. Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm just there.
You gotta help me.
Where's my mother? Gone. What? Gone.
It's like this, fuck this, trying to get out of here. Yeah, right. Oh, oh, so good. You're gonna pay for what you did. Look at that bad boy.
Found a new weapon.
Yeah.
Check this out. Look what I got.
He's like, I found a new toy. I would like to thank you for bringing me back to life.
Yeah. I got to use a whole new slew of weapons.
Yeah. That's good showing that right in front of the camera like that. That's pretty good. Okay. Like, oh, he's panning. Like, just as long as you don't hit me with it.
Look at all the new shit they come up with since I've been underwater.
Water. Oh. We just pushed him too.
Nice little palm to the chest.
Yeah.
Oh man, they should have took his face right off with that.
Yeah. He stuck it in there for a while too. So it was like,
Yeah. I'd have skinned it right off.
I'm sure that's what the original intended scene was going to be. Like he just goes, yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, it'd be the most bloodiest. This is one of the more bloodier Friday the 13th ever did. I have to admit, it's pretty brutal stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just knows. Yeah, that's where she sees them. She's like, uh-oh. Oh, yeah, the sleeping bag. I forgot about this. Dude, just like gone. Yeah, nope, not her. It's the other one. Yeesh.
That was it.
Yeah, that did it. Look how creative that is, boy. Jason's like, yeah, I'm going to get a little creative with this one, you know.
Well, he's been out of commission
Here
for a while.
we go. Here we go.
Right.
Jason.
You know me, but I don't know you.
Oh, this is great, dude. This is like, he's like, wait a minute. That's right. The force is going against you. He's like, what? Evil Dead a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, right in the mud. Ding. That phone line happened to be there. Yep, here we go. That brings me back to life. Don't you know that? It's like that just that brings me back to life. This is where you start to hear him a little bit too. You start to hear him like grunt a little bit too. That's what people had a problem with. I mean, it's like he's literally choking on water, which he should be. That's a great scene. Like halfway in the mud. I'll just walk towards you. Yeah, he just doesn't care. Oh, that's going to hold him. Boom, there he goes. All those balloons. Man. It's like he knows her a little bit. He's like, you know what?
He doesn't understand that. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand it, but he knows he doesn't like it.
Yeah, he doesn't like. He's like, what the hell are you doing? It's like, what now? He's like, okay.
You can hit me with a motherfucking couch.
And you find out what was under the couch. Oh, that was great. That was great. That was great. I have to admit, that was like, okay, I'll use the vase or whatever.
The vase with the head in it.
It's funny. He opens doors, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
This one took a while. They were worried. They were worried with this one. The way the whole roof scene was going to go is like, Kane's like, sure, go ahead and do it. But it's like, man, he took that like a champ. Yeah, those long ass fingernails and shit. Like he's like,
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'm going back to bed.
oh,
Well, let's just stay here with us. Don't go out there.
The fucking fuck.
hi. We slid right down that TV.
Out of sight, out of mind. There you go.
Yeah.
Away with you. Wonder how long it took him to find her.
No, you don't. Just remember, he doesn't run; he just walks upstairs. So you know, he's like,
Don't worry about it.
"Yeah, don't worry, I got it."
He takes extra slow with her. He's walking extra slow with her. Because
Playing
he's not
like
quite sure what the hell
with
he's
each
gonna
other.
do.
Like literally, I think she's actually kind of holding him back a little bit. He's like, boom. He looks like right up at it, you know. Hey, guy, what's going on, man? Have a good night, my friend. Just watching a fun one here in Friday the 13th part 7 and New Blood, man, the most craziest really out of all of them. I forget how good this film is. Yep, there you go. That's right. Yeah, it just falls through that bad, really terrible staircase. Yeah, I'll just go through the other side.
Yeah, get that fuck
Just
out
tosses his ass right into that wood, dude.
of
Oh yeah, stopping him from doing it. He's like, ah, ah, ah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, because she's squeezing the mask. If you don't know.
yeah.
Oh, and there it is. Look how evil he looks. And you see some of the strapping is still embedded in him and stuff like that. And he's like, ah, ah, ah.
Bumping up the floor.
Oh. Bye-bye. Dude. He's
I don't know if he was down there.
What's going on here? Yeah.
His legs all bent back behind him and shit.
Yeah. Technically, he should be dead, dude. He tossed him into that. Like, he should have like a few bones broken already. I mean, is he dead? Okay.
You go, oh. What the hell is this chick?
Like that. That's a great aesthetic right there. That's really good. Whoa. Man, took. It's like, you little bitch. He is mad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is where he got set on fire the second time. Like, literally got set on fire. Those nails like that.
There's some annoying shit being done to him right now.
Dude. Here we go. Like spray. That's great. Ah. Oh, in the newspapers and everything. Yeah. Some of it got on her too. She realizes that. He's like, you know what? He's like, uh-oh. He kind of knows. One thing Jason does not like is fire. He does not like it one bit. He really doesn't. Like, people say it's water. No, it's not. It's fire.
All monsters are like that. All movie monsters don't like
there
fire.
He goes, man. This is where he's literally. You see burn marks on Kane Hodder, like from his neck, I think, on his right side and stuff like that. Those are actually from films like this and other ones. Those are that's him in that. That shows how badass he is. It's like he doesn't know what to do. Yeah, it's time to get out of there. Yeah. Man, there goes that place. It's like an explosion you'll see, which is a trip. Boom. That's done very well too, from that one camera angle where you see the boom from it and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hey.
Everything's gone.
He has good retardant clothing too, since he was literally set on fire by like a lot. Those clothes still kind of stayed on there, a good amount of it. Hello. Just tosses her. Whoops. She's like, really? He's like, you know what? You suck. He's like, I'm tired of getting shot at. I'm tired of all this shit. Come on, Tina. Come on, Tina. Here we go. This was great.
Yeah, I do wish he would have looked a little more zombified though.
Yeah, from what they had planned for it. Yeah, that looked pretty damn good.
They actually shot that. They actually shot him being zombified. They just didn't use it.
Oh, that is pretty good though. It adds some human to it. You know what I mean? It's like, thank you, Dad. Daddy, yeah. And then she faints again. There it is. The remnants of the mask. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, for that. He gets a new one in part 8. That happens to be there.
Yeah.
This has a Halloween 2 feel to it as well, being taken out in the ambulance and shit, you know?
And Friday 13th Part 2, where she's going, Paul, where's Paul?
Yeah, where's Paul? And 3, where Chris is practically nuts. Like she's
Yeah.
broken. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
There's Nick, man, right there beside you.
That's what makes it interesting because it's like the tropey happy endings for these slashers and during this time and stuff like that, which is fun though. Yeah. He's like, whoa, wait a minute. She's like, hi. Just like that. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Friday 13th Part 7, The New Blood. Like I say, my thoughts on it and stuff like that. This gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me after a quadrillionth time watch. It seems to get better than better every time I see it. This is a good transfer, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like I say, if you don't have this box set and you're a Friday 13th fan, just get it. It'll be on sale Black Friday. Pick it up, definitely. What's your overall thoughts on the film there, Keith?
I've always enjoyed it since the time I first went and seen it at the theater. I really love the guts they showed bringing to Carrie. A lot of people don't like that idea, but I do. I didn't see a whole lot of other areas where they could have went. So I thought it showed a whole hell of a lot of balls to do that. I give it probably, I don't know, a total 6.5 to about a 7 maybe out of it.
Yeah, that's a good one for this one. It's definitely a good one. Like I said, the director, like I said, it's like MPAA tried to avoid an X rating. The film, it's like I said, most heavily censored of the franchise, to tell you the truth. Yeah.
Definitely.
And that we haven't even started with Part 8 with that one and what have you. But all in all, like I say, great film, filmed in Alabama, filmed a lake around there and what have you, kind of beautiful area. That's more woodsy like than the other ones, to tell you the truth, less camp like, because it's in the outskirts of the lake. But all in all, yeah, it's a very good one. And it's always one worth revisiting. It's highly rewatchable. So I like it a lot.
Fun,
Mr.
fun.
Keith, yeah. So, Mr. Keith, you have good stuff planned on your channel. I saw your trailer for Ranking Evil. That's pretty good. Tell us what else is in the plans in the books.
Yeah. On the 4th, I do. It's the 4th. I have the season premiere of well, it'd be season 2, but it's the season premiere of Ranking Evil. Like I said before, I won't tell anybody who it's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to go with 1 or 2 episodes, because 1 episode lasts about 7 minutes. So I don't know if I'm going to go with 7 minutes or 15 minutes, but you're going to get at least that 7 to 10 minutes with that episode 1. Other than that, I got this coming month. It's November now, so I've got the Tarantino project planned with JT. JT and I are coming together to put together a thing on the filmmaking and the life and on and the future of Quentin Tarantino. Other than that, I'll kind of keep that under wraps and let people know that as it comes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very good. Yeah, great stuff planned. You have stuff planned with another channel in particular. Good stuff, great stuff going on. So excellent. Yeah, same thing. I put up a poll for my next Slasher Dude reviews. Also put up a poll for my next Slasher Saturday, but the next Slasher Saturday is finally going to be on Terrifier 2. I'm finally going to watch that, and I'll give you my Slasher Dude thoughts on that bad boy. And then Jallo Rex with Darren next Wednesday. So we got that planned, and just whatever content I put up. I did my Hammer Time vid on those 2 awesome Hammer films, and expect more of those. And yeah, just doing what I do, having fun doing it. So it's working out pretty good. So.
We need to work on our Hammer project too, man.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Me and Keith have a Hammer project going on and stuff like that. I'm just getting. And sorry about that. I just saw JT's horror discussions. I'm going to get to him in 1 second. But yeah, just future content, great stuff in the channel. I'm just doing what I'm doing, having fun with it. Thanks everybody again for getting me up to past 240 and all that other good stuff. It's all good. So, yeah, love it. Love doing this stuff. Hey, JT, what's going on? Yeah, it's all good, my friend. It's no problem. So, yeah, because he's doing a stream. He's doing want to do it tonight on Candyman and stuff like that too. So yeah, check out JT's Horror Discussions if you have not already. Great dude, great channel. Check out all the channels. Check out my man Caveman, my geeky brother. Expect there's something geeky in the future as well, probably sometime this month and stuff like that. Finally, the Geeky Bros are going to be back just doing our thing. We should be good and all that stuff too. So yeah, expect both great stuff from both these channels. Next Slash Along probably will be on Friday the 13th, part 4. You know, we'll do the final chapter, finally get this going on. Keith will probably be a part of that one. So expect that one probably Tuesday next week if possible. So yeah, great stuff. And we'll continue the Slash Alongs going and continue doing great stuff on here. I'm Chrissy, the Slasher Dude. He is Gorophobe, and
You are not.
you are not. Absolutely.
And you are not.
And you are not. As always, slash the like, sleeping bag, kill, like in this film, the subscribe, stab that like to, or stab the like, stab this, the notification bell. If you need to find anything else, I'll get used to this eventually. I'm Chrissy, Slasher Dude. Y'all have a great evening. This is for David. You have a great night.
This is the one you've been waiting for.
What's happening to me?
Your psychokineses and these delusions are
No,
just
you're
all...
not listening to me!
The one you've been asking for.
Hey, Tina, isn't this the way they weather jackets back in the mental hospital?
Concentrate. Concentrate, Dina!
The one you've been dying for.
You people give me the creeps.
Okay, you big hunk of a man, come and get me.
Jason is back. But this time, someone is waiting.
Jason?
Dina, don't go in there!
Friday the 13th, part 7. The new